Okay, let's see if that's working. Okay. And my model's picking it up. Okay, sorry about the scuff. It's first time doing a dual PC stream, so I have like the game running on one PC and the second streaming PC capturing that PC, and all the VTubing and everything's on that PC. So it's the first time for me. It's gonna be fucked up. I can tell you that right now. So that's why I'm gonna do a short stream before I do my longer stream tonight. So just give me one moment.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Where'd he gone? Where's the rest of the stuff? I need to finish this.
What the fuck?
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map. Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
That's just how the cookie crumbles. Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, The federal agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some, organs...
Oh
that
my,
are
I had
currently
myself muted the whole time.
outside the
Well,
victim's
fuck.
person when they should be...
Told you about
know,
the,
inside.
jank. Let's take a look at the body.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Hey, Mulligan, tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far.
You can access the case board inside the mine place. Not the mine palace, the mine place.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
There are 2 goals. We're now free to navigate the case board or leave by pressing 0. Let's see what that is. Cases? What's the goals? Get to the crime scene. Okay, no goals. I want to see this. How do I see that? I zoom into it? Okay. A serial number. A series of murders. What the fuck was I saying serial number for? I just spent the last 4 hours putting together a computer, so yeah, I'd say. A series of murders have occurred around the town of Bright Falls. Finding the connections will help you search for the killer. Murder method, slightly difference in murders. Bloating only a commonality in bodies, but not cause of death. Chest trauma. Exposure to water post-mortem. Oh, didn't mean to... This is kind of giving me a Deadly Premonitions vibe. Like, we're not really gonna be playing Alan. We're gonna be solving cases. I like that. I love Deadly Premonition. Oh god, this is gonna be good. All victims reported missing in 2010. No other commonalities. Talk to someone. Okay. Victim 3 was covered in legible tattoos. A message from the killer, maybe? Or their art? Apart from going missing in 2010, the victims have nothing apparent in common. Killer may be a sportsman or hunter. 2 of the victims had bruising, some form of restraint, strapped or belted down. Most recent victim died of major chest trauma, consistent with 2018 victim. Hard to confirm due to condition of body. Bloating of the corpse is indicative of drowning, but only 1 victim was found in water. The victim was reported missing in 2010, discovered in 2012, buried in a shallow grave. Found in Cauldron Lake 2018, some organs missing. Predation, state of the body does not match 8 years spent in the lake. Found 2 weeks ago. Chest wound was ruled as cause of death. They cut out his heart, so yeah. Tattooing on body is illegible. Just bad tattoo. There's a map. So this is kind of like the inventory system.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down a hill to the crime scene.
Visiting the mine place does not pause the game. Oh, crap. So time's still going while you're just sitting around in your mind space? Love how they call it the mine place.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Oh, he's dead. He's dead.
Real funny.
You're dead, boy. All right. Mirror Peak. The mighty mountain in the distance is no other than Mirror Peak, the iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake. From the right angle, its beauty will be reflected on the calm surface of the lake, mirrored in all its inverted glory.
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Too much sky and fresh air and fuck it. I need a smoke.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Not a bad place to get murdered. That's...
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Sir, the mob doesn't exist anymore. Technically, we work for them.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. And we didn't touch
Oh,
nothing.
don't need to see that. Nope.
Procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
You unlocked your first key image. You can place it on the caseboard inside the mind place. Up allows Saga to see... wait, her name is Saga? Okay. Allows Saga to see active clues. The key image can be selected with X and placed on the key.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Didn't you come for it? You were just passing through and a murder happened? Another body's been found in the woods near Bright Falls. Perfect timing. Need to see if this is linked to the killings we're here to investigate. Objectives? Goals 1. Investigate the crime scene. Alright. Collect clues from the body to progress the investigation. Yay.
The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Newly discovered clues can be placed onto the opening. I mean, on the open questioning. I mean, major chest trauma, that matches. Kill is consistent with previous killings. Tying them down, that matches. Bruising indicates victim was alive when restrained, matches other cases. This doesn't match though, none of them had organs removed, did they?
Doesn't make sense.
Where does it want me to put it? Newly discovered clues can be placed onto the open question. I don't think it. This does is consistent with previous murders. Oh, I guess it is. I just had to put it at the right spot.
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists.
Do the other ones have organs removed? I forgot.
But this time
I would be make a horrible FBI agent.
More clues to work with. This makes
the memory of like a
that we know
goldfish.
about.
The clues have resolved the open question and unlocked the deduction. As you advance the investigation, new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals. You can check the updated goals by pressing a triangle. Learn more about the victim, learn more about the killer. You are now free to examine the case board or leave to collect new clues. Anything new on the case board?
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over.
So they were filming it.
Was it for a camera?
This is usually what they're for.
Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
Couldn't you get like DNA off the saliva or something? Wouldn't there be like saliva on the rim of the beer? I don't know. These fingerprints on the bottle, yeah. Unless they're all wearing gloves. Have you identified the victim?
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
What do you know about Nightingale? You knew the victim?
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Das Boot. What happened after he got fired? So he's been missing since 2010. Oh,
Nightingale
yes.
went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
Wasn't 2010 this when the first Alan Wake happened? Where they'd be like people taken by the shadow? What happened after he got
So
fired?
what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
Okay.
I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Oh, that's the
Not
map.
sure.
From my mind place. Alright, where's the question? So the victim over here. Talk to someone. Oh, didn't mean to do that. He would be in victim, right? Yep. No one's heard from this guy in 13 years. Why surface now? Where has he been? Where has he been?
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Nightingale went off the deep end. FBI fired him. Victim ID'd Robert Nightingale, former FBI agent, mental state questionable at time of disappearance. Oh, didn't mean to do that. How do I get back to my... Oh. Is there screen tearing? I need to turn on VSync? Learn more about the killer. Let's see, multiple sets of footprints. Lots of activity here. It's unlikely our killer was working alone. Heavy blood splatter
Footprints
on the table.
indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Multiple assailants present. Messy scene. Crime of passion? Premeditated? Cooler of beer bottles left nearby. Try... Oh. Something came over here. Premeditated or spontaneous? No, because all the beer bottles, they were waiting there. Staking out this spot, having a cold one while they waited for the victim. That's definitely not premeditated, or spontaneous. I mean, that's premeditated, not spontaneous.
They planned for the murder to happen here.
Yeah, tripod set up and
Passing the
everything.
time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale?
Is that effect supposed to happen in the back?
Years. Why here? Why now?
The victim came from someone else.
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Using her intuition, Saga can discover new clues by profiling people of interest. Missing person, ritual murder.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
Oh, she's using her imagination. We know what happens when people use their imagination around this lake.
Why?
Click the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. A Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something. Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13
Okay, it
years.
just repeats itself. Nothing else on there. Looks like something new on the case board, though. Came from Cauldron Lake. I can feel that Nightingale came from the lake. But why now, after 13 years? Where's he been?
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just
Where do you
wait
go?
here.
Okay. It doesn't look like there's any screen tearing on this screen, but in the Mind Palace thing, yeah. I don't know if it was like the effect in the background, but...
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of
Which
year?
ladle was
Haven't
Cauldron
figured that
Lake?
part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though.
Ooh, that rumble from that thunder is nice. I'm gonna go investigate it.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
The trash.
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
Uh-oh.
It's for us. The text is about us.
Uh-oh.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the
words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here, someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept, even if they knew it would end up hurting them?
Someone's been watching us.
Oh, that fucking...
With us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
Tonight, before I stream this again, I'm going to have to turn those off. I
should
thought I
put my
had them
Nightingale
off, but
back
now I
as
remember I'm playing on a new PC, so it's new settings. Where am I going again? Figure out what happened to Nightingale. Do I have to go back into my mind palace? Alright. Apparently time still progresses while you're in there, so you just stay here and stare at me while I meditate. Footprints emerge from under a rock.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Too many unknowns. Doesn't make sense. Asking wrong question? Question mark? That's a question too. There's a... Oh, there's another question. Anything else? So the killer is watching us. Game on. Let's go profile him again.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Oh, manuscript pages. Oh, she already read that.
The Mile High Strangler case. Proud of that one.
You keep your achievements in your mind palace. That's kind of fucking vain. Not gonna lie.
My first ever prank on Casey. A true classic. If only the rest of the Bureau knew what a softy Casey is.
Can you get drunk in your mind palace? Maybe your mind bar.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside. Casey,
Cut this pig
I
open.
think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more.
Good song.
I
good song.
believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about
You made it
control.
back. Good.
Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Oh no, the
Too late.
one
I'm
moment.
already hooked. I need the next chapter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
It's like the game audio is going through my mic as well. I don't know why. Or at least when the people talk in the game.
Deputy, I want the body.
Yep. All right, let me fix that. Told you it'd be jank. Huh. Now it's not muted.
Taken back to town for a proper examination, ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
I don't know why the game chat's going through the chat mic. I gotta fix that. Just one moment. It's not that loud, is it?
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses. The Bookers.
Because it's also going through my speakers.
I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Okay, you should just be hearing me through the mic. That should have fixed it. Let's see if it did it. Gotta talk to somebody. We're going to my mind palace and talk to myself. Come on, talk to somebody. Yeah, you can do the profiles. You can do those over and over again.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13
Yes, it fixed it.
years.
Ha
How did he end up here?
All right.
Up from the lake that's
It's some extra steps, but, you know, I'll have to remember to do that.
He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
I know I just had the Be Right Back screen up, but give me a moment. I gotta let my cat in. One moment. Alright, back. Oop, gotta switch the game. Sorry about that. Cat was out and I didn't even know it was raining. I thought the rain I heard was in the game. But it was also storming outside. So I heard him like whining at the door. Oh, where'd my partner go? Where I gotta go? Take the car back to Bright Falls. Shortcut key.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
What's up here? Radio?
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Oh, I can...
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox.
We're
Casey
all in this
hates
together,
those jokes
hero.
about
Have a
coincidentally having
heroic
the same
day.
name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
Oh my god, now you get manuscript fragments. Manuscript fragments can be used to upgrade weapons. Oh, wow, interesting. Oh, you need a lot more of them. Oh man, I'm gonna be looking for those. So, always veer off the beaten path.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
Oh man, different ways to go. The map. So this is a dead end over here. Look for some frag.
I think I saw something.
Yep.
It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Rarest wildlife in the Pacific Northwest. I finally made my way to Cauldron Lake. The fence was easy to climb over with the proper gear and skills, which I thankfully possess. Next goal, spotting the rare and elusive orange-crowned warbler. A little late in the season, but hopefully I can catch it before it begins its journey south. I've noticed intriguing behavior in surrounding common bird life. They seem to be alarmed and swarm around the lake. No birds of prey nearby. There are some strange sounds carried on the wind, however. Nothing I can recognize or explain. Getting a little concerned. I might have to find another spot somewhere safer. The sounds are getting closer. I moved inland. Foliage is stunning. Must come back in fall. Had to stop and sketch this gorgeous vine maple. Just at the way the Methuselah's beard hangs off it. This is why trees are better than people. Speaking of people, saw some drunk guy staggering around the forest earlier, acting weird. Maybe drugs. Kept my distance. Should probably find another spot. So annoying. After I saw that weirdo guy, I decided to change spots again. Moved up the mountain a bit. Found a fantastic overlook to camp at. But I'm more interested in this Alaska onion grass. Invasive but edible and surprisingly tasty. Started hearing wolves or wild dogs or something like 10 minutes ago, but they sound wrong. Rabies? I want to leave, but the sun is going down and my stupid phone is dead. Gonna hide in the tent and hope they go away. Something is really not right about this place. Another one over here. Another dead end here, I believe. Looks like.
Hey, Logan's birthday is coming up. I need a toy.
She's 14, Casey.
Okay. So, what do I get her?
Get her a book. Something weird and dark. Maybe that'll get her back into reading.
Huh. I can't seem to get to that one spot. Alright, well. Yeet.
Here we are.
What's the, take the car back to Bright Falls. Can I explore some more? Will it let me do that? I think that red line would that be like a zone boundary?
Walk around for a minute.
You know where to find me.
Thornton told me we're shipping the body out. We'll take care of that for you. Don't you worry about that. Proper police work. You can trust us like you can trust the,
Police?
The blossoming tiger lilies in spring.
That was beautiful, Thornton.
Oh, God. Rental cabins. So let me go through here again. Oh yeah, whoa, shit. Yeah, I can just run around wherever I want. Oh, there's gonna be so much backtracking and sidetracking and exploring and.
Can't open this with my bare hands.
Shortcut key? Oh, alright. Oh yeah, this is interesting. Bright Falls' own virtual baking champ. Little Sally Upton's whole family erupted into cheers when she won the big match this weekend. She was playing soccer, tennis. No, in the brave new world that we live in, her family was cheering her on as she won a match in a game that exists only on the information superhighway. The game in question was Mega Baking Star, in which players compete to make the tastiest treats and sweetest eats for their virtual judges online. Bright Falls congratulates Sally on her big win. Was she streaming it though? Didn't happen if you don't stream it. It might be bright, sunny July, but it's never too soon to start worrying about gloomy months of autumn ahead. That's right. In the grand scheme of life, those dead, depressing days are just around the corner. Have you been taking your vitamin D? Probably not. But for all of you, But for all of you thinking, there's got to be another way. There's good news. Hiking has proven to be incredibly beneficial to your health and emotional health. To your mental and emotional health. Jesus Christ. I can read. I haven't had that much to drink. So get on out there and do it. Just don't forget flashlight in case it gets dark. Chaos at Cauldron Lake. Rampage at the rental cabins. Unidentified man attacks vacationers in the dead of night. Sunday, an idyllic evening of barbecuing and late night fishing was violently disrupted. Saturday is as a mysterious assailant attacked park visitors, causing chaos and destruction at the cabins. The incident left 3 people injured, one of which has been admitted to the county hospital. As to whether the attacker is still at large, Bright Falls police have yet to make any official statement, leaving local residents in a state of uncertainty. Witnesses of the crime were visibly shaken, one of who stated, "1 minute we were laughing and toasting some marshmallows, the next we heard screaming coming up from the cabins. We didn't know what was going on, so we called the police and started running in the opposite direction," said Kurt Mill. Another eyewitness, who preferred to remain anonymous, said, "It's like he appeared out of nowhere. Suddenly my dog starts barking his head off, and this psycho starts barking my dog starts barking his head off. I thought he chopped the dog's head off. And this cycle comes crashing through the trees. Don't think I'll ever feel safe in the forest again." A representative from the rental cabins, who chose to remain anonymous, wanted to remind customers, "If you have plans to stay in our lovely cabins late this summer, please get in touch with us if we may need to rejigger some of the reservations based on the state of the cabin that you have rented with us." The representative went on to further remind future and potential guests of the wonderful amenities that can be found in their company's brochures and on the website, which is real nice, state of the art. My nephew made it, and he's a real computer whiz. Oh, anything else? That's it.
Maybe I should call David, see how Logan's doing.
They're fine, Anderson. What's got you so worried?
I just feel bad being gone so long. I've never taken
some dead ends down here. And a couple dead ends down here. Already read that. I think that's it for now. Can I get back up, or did I just... Yeah, I can get back up. All right.
Shut up, Thornton. They can still hear you.
Just saying. You know I'm usually a calm person. Yoga 3 times a week. Goddamn city phone.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Just standing there like, are you an android or something? Who just does that?
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers
There,
reach
you
out
go
so
explore. I'm
directly
going to
before.
stand here completely still and erect.
Work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
Back in Bright Falls.
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
Oh shit, it's Deerfest again.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
definitely some. Oh, I think graining. I think the film grain's on, isn't it? It's definitely film grain on. Yep, film grain. That's what that shit is. Kind of want to.
The diner's just up the waterfront.
Now I
Should
think
keep the
I think I'm gonna be seeing now.
Sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Yeah, you turn off the motion blur in the film grain and shit starts tearing. Bad. Are we going? Why does she have her flashlight out? Gonna shine it at people? Interview the witness at the diner. Whip. Oh shit. Hey there, how you doing? Never mind. Where's the diner though? What? We got fresh seafood. Oh dear, diner.
Don't know, don't care. How much have you had? Not enough. Not to toot my own horn, but I am pretty darn sure my beer.
There we go.
I mean, ours will be the belle of all.
Just running down the street with my flashlight out.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you.
I think it is.
I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
You must be Chef Breaker.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson.
Look, I'll
This is
take two of
Agent
them.
Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
I was told there was
Your
witnesses.
deputy said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known
I'm gonna sit here and
victims
listen
go
to you
missing?
guys while you stare at me, and I'll shine this flashlight at you. And
Let me guess. Missing person cases.
yep, this is how normal humans move.
The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Oh, good talk.
You can go ahead, Anderson. We'll be here.
Can't believe that happened. Still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Come on. Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Oh, Saga.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So are we
Little
being
sage
charged with
for a
anything?
second.
Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
Why were you at Cauldron Lake?
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
Why do you think it was a cult?
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found
The whole
Oh, she's
thing
lying.
was terrifying.
She's lying. Oh, there still has a foam grain on. That's just... Is it supposed to do that? Huh. Alright, well you guys stay here while I profile you in my mind palace. Just look, just stare at me.
The cult of the tree. What are the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree bag, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
Once was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth.
I'll have to have some more stuff for my case file. But no more questions, so okay, never mind. Guess that's it. Oh, weapon upgrade too. Only it means I only have 2. It doesn't mean I can upgrade my weapon 2 times. Yeah. I think you found something.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you
I mean, did she really need like an impressive mind palace like that to realize they found something? Because she's like, maybe it's that thing you found. Oh, no, shh.
Told you not to keep anything to
And
me.
you're like, maybe she found something. Yeah, no shit.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful.
It's like a Christmas
Do me a
tree.
favor. Stick around town for now in case we have...
What is that effect?
Like we'd even dream of missing dear Phil.
Something is that supposed to do that?
Saga Anderson, as I live and breathe.
Because it does it in her mind palace, and I thought that was just part of my...
I thought we'd never
Something's
see back
wrong.
here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about.
Maybe turn the frame generator off?
It's
Oh no, it got worse. What is that?
Be silly.
Is that... now I want to look up a video, see if that is supposed to turn the quality down. Texture resolution, volumetric lighting, high, shadow detail, medium, ultra, scattered object density, ray tracing, off. It was ray tracing.
Rose.
Fucking ray tracing.
I don't think I do.
Piece of shit.
What horrible thing happened to my baby girl? She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
Why is it? Nope, I didn't mean to do that. So is it like the DLSS ray construction?
How do you know I have a daughter?
Okay, so it's not there on low. It's on custom.
Oh, I know
It's
what
not
this
there
is.
on high.
You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
So was it just like you turn it off and back on again and it fixes it?
You're mistaking me for someone else. If you say so.
We'll see if it happens again on the next screen. Ah.
Good to see you.
How exactly do we know each other?
So, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces.
Seen anything strange around
Seen
here?
anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious. But soon enough, there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know.
Hello.
Oh.
Hi.
The jukebox is out of order. Oh, man.
Down, Ed. You know how touchy these rural types can be.
Poor old thing can only take so much of the same song being played over and over. I'm a big fan of Coconut as the next person, but come on.
How can you be so calm?
Corpses
Why
are
not
hard to
tell the
track.
police what
A
you saw?
cult murdering a man is pretty extreme. Why didn't you tell the police what you saw?
We did. We told those two idiot deputies. They didn't listen. And they wanted to throw Ed and I in jail for that murder. You know, Bright Falls is just Alabama with bigger trees.
This is my case now, and no one is throwing you in jail. If you need anything else, just come to me.
Well, it's not because of your skin color. They just hate city folk. They really hate city folk around here. 'Cause they hated Alan when he came here the first time. They're just some country bumpkins. Now it feels like it's tearing again. The ray tracing is... I'm gonna turn ray tracing off and see if that fixes it. I don't notice a difference. All the lighting I do. I think it looks better with ray tracing
All
off,
set?
really.
My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go.
Ray tracing seems to
Well,
be
Casey,
messing stuff up.
I got a lead.
It's using that
We're dealing with a
new DLSS AI generated ray tracing thing, and
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like
Nerd.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very
well,
weird.
she was taken
Rose has
over
talent.
by,
She's the weirdest thing possible.
you know, like basically a Lovecraftian old entity that lives at the bottom of the lake. Fucked her up in the first game.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you
Same
need,
sheriff
just,
station.
Let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
How are you?
She. Is this the
Agent?
same? Just gonna stare and ignore me and just.
As you know, the investigation is being taken over by the federal agents. Sheriff Breaker wants us to cooperate fully.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
I'm being serious, Nelson.
Okay. No reaction whatsoever.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods.
What
We've
the?
only had a tour guide, also. It's bear season.
Where's this coming from?
A bear. Help.
What am I listening to? Oh, it's a TV. They did another show.
For a tour guide. Oh wow. Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by
These are the devs. I think they're like Finnish, but they do like these
the tour of a lifetime. But Gilmo,
these
I've heard
crazy
some
American
restricted access
shows
to
and
major attractions.
advertisements
That is
on this
true,
TV.
Gilmo. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government, and that's why
The guy with the hat, you can kind of tell he's Finnish trying to do a fake American
the
accent.
government. We have both cutters. Oh wow. You think of everything, and we'll take you anywhere. Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak. A tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermos.
Oh, I love that.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
You look cheerful. What? I want that. Let me have it. What was that? Was that batteries for a flashlight? Yep, batteries. We're gonna do the battery thing again. Wonder if they last more than like 10 seconds.
It's not opening.
Shit, she needs
Okay.
a flashlight in here.
Let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death?
The
What
giant
other clues can the body
hole
give
in
me?
his heart missing, the hole in his... He drowned. He had a lot of causes of death.
Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
They tattooed his heart?
Writing? How'd they manage that?
Uh-huh. They did leave something inside his chest.
You want to get it out? I guess I gotta go to my Mind Palace first. Oh, can I watch the TV shows in my Mind Palace?
Oh dear, I am a tourist.
I like this.
You've only had a tour guide, also. It's bear season. Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh, wow.
Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine. And I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Janko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government. And that's why, at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours, we say, fuck the government. We have bolt cutters. Oh, wow. You think of everything. We'll take you anywhere.
I could just watch this shit all day instead of play the game.
Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak.
The tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermos.
Alright. Let's go solve some crimes. So the question is, anything else here?
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Anything to learn from the body? Do.
That's it.
Looks like Nightingale put up a fight before they restrained him. The victim was alive when strapped down. Timeline is inconsistent with bloating.
Oh.
Smudges text under skin. Is this some kind of tattoo? It's too smudged to read. I mean, tattoos usually don't smudge, do they? That's...
Text is smudged. Looks inverted.
And you usually don't tattoo a heart.
For removal.
That should tell you something strange is going on. Oh, they tattooed his heart. What if they did that before or after he died?
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Chest trauma is clear cause of death. Yeah, no shit. Tattoos on body and heart. How do the killers have time? Doesn't make sense. Cause of bloating unknown. Strange tattoos on skin and heart. Something was inserted into the chest cavity. So let's cut them open, I guess. You might need a bigger knife than that. He's a big boy. Oh, that's tweezers. We get some manuscript. Not gonna touch it without gloves, huh?
It's the same type of page we found at Cold
That doesn't seem professional.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait!
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Oh shit. pretty good though, as for a jump scare.
Could not see into bright light.
I'll make you pay.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Try to stay in the light to avoid being detected by enemies. My gun's gone.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Safe havens will restore some of your health. If you leave or attack from a safe haven while in combat, it will become temporarily unavailable.
Gotta move. Now. Vanished.
End of chapter. Oh, they don't have like Lords of the Fallen anymore? Oh man, I loved their music in the first one. Well, I just wanted to do like the first chapter. This isn't usually when I stream. Like I said, I just built this new computer and set it up for the dual PC streaming. And I just want to work out the janks. I think I got it all set out, all worked out. So I'm going to end right now, go to sleep, and I will be up tonight at my usual time around like 11:30, 12 o'clock midnight to stream all night long. 'Cause I'm an overnight streamer, so let me raid someone. The thing is, I don't have one of those L-shaped desks. I literally have one desk next to the other one. So to go over to a streaming computer to raid someone, I'm gonna have to scoot over to the other desk. But I will find someone to raid, and I'll be back later tonight. Thank you guys for the views and the follows. I will see you tonight, my usual time. Have a nice day.